Welcome back to the Ironman, guys, and boy am I fucking hyped. You can see where we are. This is Krill to SIINCERITY or some shit like that. And we're going to go in there and we're either going to get fucking slapped or we're going to fucking slap him. This is the setup we're using at the moment. Now, I haven't done Krill in ages and I haven't actually got that much kill count at Krill, and I've never done it solo properly. I've done like a couple of runs solo, but the most of it I've done duo and trio. So this could be messy. But the setup is Dragon Warhammer, Dragon Defender, just for the spec. Then we got an Arc Light with a Crystal Shield. The only reason I'm using Crystal Shield at the moment is whilst I learn the method I'm going to be doing. I don't want to prayer flick all three of these just yet because I'm not comfortable. But I found a nice method that I saw Sick Nerd using where you can pray mage and you can flick between, not mage, sorry, you can flick between melee and range. Now the way it will work is, you do 2 attacks on Krill and you step under, and then I don't know how it starts to start with, but then after that, once you've stepped under, just before you step out, you pray melee. The melee minion will hit you, then Krill will hit you, then you change to range for the range minion. That's the idea of it. I don't know how it's going to work. I've got a feeling the first trip's going to be absolutely fucking awful. Battle task is 222 Greater Demons. That equates to 111 because only 2 in here are Greater Demons. This is the setup we're going to be running with. When I get comfortable, I'd like to get rid of the Crystal Shield and use a Defender and replace in place of it, because it will give me a lot more offensive bonuses. And against the Mage minion, the shield doesn't do too much anyway, because as you can see, the Mage difference is only +3. But I'm just using it because I know if I fuck up flicking, then I've got a bit of extra defense. But I'm excited to get in there. You probably won't see clips to start with because I'm just pure shit. I reckon I'm going to get fucking demolished trying to learn this because, I don't know, lately I haven't felt confident doing anything for some reason. I normally go into content feeling really confident, but I don't know. But we're going to see what happens. I'm hoping this Dragon Warhammer hits really fucking well, but I'll see you guys, I don't know, when something's happening. Oh, there's Heavy Spear from a minion! Let's go! Come on! So, we done it again. We got stupidly lucky. This account, everyone knows it, and everyone said it in the CC when they found out as well. It's just fucking stupid, the RNG I have. But I'm not going to complain. It makes me get content out faster. But the Zami Spear from a minion on 9 KC, if you guys don't already know, the drop for that is 1 in 5,400. That is rarer than a Dragon Warhammer. And I just went and got it on the 9th minion kill. What? Well, not 9th minion kill. It was the 9th KC of Krill. Obviously, I kill 3 minions each kill, but you get the point. What a fucking joke. But anyway, we got the spear. In future, I want 3 because I'd like a spear, a hasta, and a lance. But we're not going to go back to Krill properly until we have Blood Barrage, because I'd like to stay there for more trips. And there's no point me going there and doing 2-3 kill trips now because I've got everything I want for now. I'll go back there when it's more efficient for me. But I'm going to turn this into a hasta. I believe we just talked. I might even just use it on him. Actually, no, I think I might be able to do it out here. Can you help me with his American weapons? There we go. 300k, and he'll convert it into a Zami hasta for me. This is an item which I really wanted because, like I said, this is going to be a huge fucking upgrade on the account for raids, because now to be honest, I think I'm going to replace the whip, use this for Ulm. This will now allow me to use it in Vasa, which is really good, and also Tecton I will have a crush weapon for. So this is actually a huge upgrade. And another thing that I've done is I've unblocked Black Demons. The reason I've done that is because I still want a Ballista limb to be able to make a heavy ballista. And if I was to take a heavy ballista into raids with Rune Javelins, which I can almost make on a 3 fletching levels, then I get a +10 max hit to what I'm currently using for only 1 tick slower, which is fucking ridiculous. So my plan is to just keep doing Slayer. I'm going to finish this Greater Demon task off at normal Greater Demons. I'm going to unextend them for now, because every time I get a task, it would just be horrible. Actually, no, I'm just going to leave them extended, fuck it. And we're just going to do the task normally. But now that we have the hasta, I'm also going to start doing Dragon tasks, Iron ones. I need to start doing Steel ones as well, but I normally just skip them because I can't be bothered. But hasta, it's really nice to have. It's also kind of tempting to go for a Dragon crossbow now before I get do Sarah just for that extra bonus, but I might even have a Dragon Hunter by then. I don't even know. I might get lucky. But now that we have the Hasta, I'm going to get back to Slayer, and I'm just excited to go back to raids with a fucking Hasta. Well, we're on a K4 task. There's second black mask on the account. 1.6 mil. Fucking hell, they've gone up in price. But that's just ridiculous. I don't know why I'm doing this task. I had points to skip it, but my points are pretty dire at the moment, so I thought I'm just not going to skip it, and I'm going to get on with it. I bought melee gear, and I remember they actually have a magical melee attack, so I'm just getting slapped about, but thankfully we've got Guffins, so we just keep healing up after like every 5 kills if we get slapped about. There's 80 defense. It's pretty sick. It's nice to have 80 defense on the account. We've got 1892 total. I actually missed 96 hit points ages ago as well. It was on a Cal Fighter task. I didn't even realise, to be honest. But now we're 130 in combat. It's pretty nice. Slayer at the moment, it hasn't been great for me. I've had a lot of tasks I don't enjoy. We're up to 191 points. We'll soon be on that 300 task boost, which would be a hell of a lot of points. That'd be nice. We can start skipping a few more. Sorting a few things out, like I think I'm going to unextend Greater Demons, because even when I can do Krill again with Blood Barrage, I don't want to do a full-on extended task every time. So I probably will just cancel it. But I just wanted to be safe when I was getting my Zami Spear to make sure that the tasks were long. But there we go. There is 80 defense. I'll probably see you guys when I have a decent task. So we have ourselves a Demonic Gorilla task. You guys may be wondering why I'm doing these again. I want to finish off my Heavy Ballista for raids, so I'm pretty much just going to be doing this. If I get any good drops, I'll show you guys. But we are just looking for the Ballista limbs. Once we have that, we have a Heavy Ballista complete, need 3 Fletching levels to make Ruined Javelins, and then I will be sorted for another best in slot of raids for what I can currently get. So we've just completed our first trip of Demonic Gorillas since I've been back, and obviously since I've learned them, I can't remember what trips I used to get. My first trip back, and it was scuffed as fuck, I will admit that. But we got 34 kills, which I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking happy. I'm really fucking happy with that. Like, if I was to get 34 kill trips, or an average 30 kill trips, it would be so quick, the task, and it would be so like, I feel like it'd be really efficient to do. Obviously I'm staying here for the Ballista limbs anyway, and I need a load of Javelin heads anyway to like rack up. Because if I want to do them for raids, I'm probably going to need quite a few. I think the only room I'll use them in is Mystics, which I suppose I won't need that many, but I still need a few. But I'm tempted to stay doing these tasks and keep them unblocked. I don't 100% know, because the alks are really nice. Like the trip I just done, if I was to alk everything but the Javelin heads, it was like 250k worth. And I obviously don't want to do the Javelin heads. The Dragon ones I could do, but if I was to save them when I get high fletching, I could use them for the Ballista. But the alks are just really nice, and if I was to get like 250k a trip or even more, or even slightly less, it's really nice GP for my account. And I'm not really using supplies other than prayer pots, and I get a lot of prayer pots, so that's the only downside, is if I was to get something like Serb and do this task, it's prayer pots on 2 tasks quite heavily. So I don't know, but I'm gonna do this task consistently until I get at least Ballista limbs, and I guess we'll go from there. Oh my god, what a joke, what a fucking joke. I'm gonna make so many people mad with that. That's my 5th Sedite. Oh my god. Dragon fruit seed, that's a pretty fucking pogging drop, I'm not gonna lie. That is a lot of farming experience. I have a stupid amount banked as it is, but there's even more now. Fuck yeah. So we're back to Herblore, and I decided to finish off 83 Herblore. I believe this inventory will get us 83 Herblore. There it is. This now means that we can boost to make anti-venoms, and you guys probably know this because I've explained it. But if you've only just started watching the episodes, this now means that we can get the max pool in our house, and that is what we're going to be working on. I'm going to finish the rest of these brews, then I need to go use the teak planks and logs that I have, and if I need any more, which I believe I do need a few hundred, I'll just go cut them. I haven't got any mahogany planks left. I might have a few mahogany logs that I could use, but I don't actually know if I have the construction banked. I only need a little bit of experience. I've got my long bones and whatnot, so I might just be there. Once we're there, we're going to create the pool. We're going to get our +5 boost to create the pool. Obviously, we're going to boost for Herblore. We only need a +4, and we can get that from a botanical pie. We could have done it at 82 Herblore, but it's just easier to do it at 83. for future as well, if we ever need to create any venoms. If you want to go Zora of anti-venoms, I doubt I will because I've got a Serp helm. But other than that, the main reason I've decided to do it now is because our current Slayer task is Abyssal Demons, and I really want to try Sire to see if I enjoy it. I feel like doing some bossing. I really enjoyed Demonic Gorillas, and I just feel like I just want to go try Sire out because, like, why not? But so I'm gonna finish off this herb lore. I'm gonna go to construction level. I'll show you guys when I get the construction level, and then after that I will show you guys once I have the max pool in my house. Well, there's 82 construction. I didn't even fucking realise, but there we go. We can now boost to get the pool in our house. We can also boost to get the... no, we can't boost to get the max portal nexus, but we can get a portal nexus in our house, which has like 8 teleports, I think, or something like that. So I will want to do that at one point. But I had more than enough supplies because of the long bones. I had like 40k experience in long bones, and as you can see, we've got about 280 planks left. Fatigue planks, which is very nice. I'm going to go get a +4 boost in herb lore, then I'm going to get a +5 boost in construction, and then we're going to get a max pool in our house. I can't fucking wait. Well guys, there it is, second boost. My boost lately have been lucky. My last boost was first try, this one was second try, but even if it wasn't, the Wily Cat makes it so easy to get orange spice. It's an absolute fucking joke. But just before the system update, we now have the max pool in a house. You have no idea how happy this makes me. Now my next thing to do is this. I want to make this right here, and to get this I need to go get myself a gold leaf. Obviously we already have this, but I can get these items very easily, but I don't want to do it just yet. But that's the next thing that's going to be coming in my house probably. I've got like 33 crystal keys banked, so I can easily get the dragon stones for these. But that is what I plan to do next to my house, and obviously a nexus portal one time, but we only have to gain 122 construction experience. But that means we can now go do Sire. There it is, 88 Slayer. And our 4th KC at Sire. This boss is a fucking joke. It's so easy with this method. I'm just going to keep doing it, because honestly, it's not too bad. I'm probably not going to do the whole task here. Every time I get an Abyssal Demon task, if I fancy him, I do like 50 KC, because it does take ages. And let's face it, Bludgeon isn't that important on the account, but to get over time would be very nice. So I'm going to continue with Sire. But there's 88 Slayer, only 3 levels away from Cerberus now, which is very exciting. So we got ourselves 7 Sire KC. Let's put it this way, on the 8th kill, I got greedy and I died. I tried something, because ideally when I go Sire, I would not like to use food at all. And the best way of doing that is getting Blood Barrage, which I still need 2 magic levels for. So I'm actually going to put it off until 92 magic to make it that bit easier. I tried using Blood Blitz, but it wasn't good. If I have Blood Barrage, I never have to use food, so trips can be really good, and I can just save on supplies because runes are easy to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till 92 magic, and then I'm going to go back to Sire, and like I said, I'd do like maybe 50 a task. If I get loads of Abyssal Demons, I just won't do any, but like every now and then I'll do 50 a task to get the Bludgeon over time. It's not like massive on the account to get, but it'd just be nice to have. So I'm going to do the task on normal Abyssal Demons, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that. But the drops from Sire are going to be really nice. We've got some basic alks, we've got plate bodies, I think, let's have a look. We've got plate bodies, rune kite shield, earth orbs, pretty much a 50k cash stack, candentines. All the drops that we got are actually fucking insane. So the plan in the future is just to go there, but we got some earth orbs which can be created into battle staffs. So we're getting some more and more stuff. It's actually pretty decent size. It's actually probably going to be a boss I really like for my Iron Man. But I'm going to go back to doing normal Slayer for now, and I've also realised that World 318 is the home world. Now, it doesn't bother me. It's always quite an empty world, but every now and then 318 is the bounty world. It swaps between 318 and I believe an American world. So if you guys are bothered by this, do let me know in the comment section down below, and we can change the home world of the CC. Obviously, it's only optional anyway, but it is 318 at the moment, and that is the bounty world for UK when it swaps over to an EU world. There's our first raid complete. This lovely guy decided to teach me. I'm not going to lie, I've died twice in the raid, but that was fucking sick. And pure essence and lantern diamonds. Oh my god. That feels so fucking good. I'm so excited to get into raiding. That last clip may have not made absolutely any sense, considering what I said in the clip before. But basically, I went back to do Abyssal Demons, and I was in the middle of it. And there was a guy who joined this CC, and we got talking. And we were talking about raiding. and he said if I was ready for raids, blah blah blah. Because by the time you guys see this video, at the time we're talking, I've only just uploaded my Zora video because I was behind on content. So he didn't even know I had my blowpipe. So we got talking, he found out I had a blowpipe. And then he said, you know, we can go do a duo raid, I can help you. I was like, yeah, sure. So we decided to do a duo raid. I'm not gonna lie, it helped so much. I learned so much just from one simple raid, and in the future I'm hoping to do a hell of a lot more raids with not only him but my friend when his internet sorted as well. It's gonna be fucking sick. But what that means now is I used up quite a few Zora scales recently, so I've decided to go cook a load of Karambwan, not all of them yet, because I can't afford to do all of them right now, and my shark, and we're gonna go camp Zora for a bit. Now that I've got my max pool, Zora is a lot more efficient, so I'm just gonna go camp Zora for like, I don't know, a few hundred kills maybe. Hopefully get a couple of uniques to help the scale pile boost up, and then the plan after that is probably to go back to Slayer. But in between Zora, I don't know if people are going to be around. We might be doing a couple of raids, I don't know. It all depends who's on and who can, because at the moment it's just, because I'm just getting into it, there's a lot of people in the CC who aren't ready to raid, so it's going to be raids are going to be far and few between, but there are going to be some raids here and there. Decided to quickly smash out the rest of my smithing materials other than, well, it was mainly gold ore, and it got us to 73. Now I wanted to get to 73 because now I can boost +1 to make adamant darts, and the reason I want to do that is for raiding. Adamant darts give a pretty decent increase from myth darts DPS wise, and I've got quite a few myth bars to spend. I've got a hell of a lot of adamant bolts already, so I feel like I won't need that many more for the moment. So I'm going to spend my adamant bars on myth darts for now, because it will help when I come to, well, when I do more raiding. So I'm going to go use all these and turn them into adamant darts. That's 3.5k adamant darts. That should last me a while, and I get adamant bars from Zora anyway, so I'll stack up from there. And if I get an adamant ore drop from raids, it will make up for it anyway. But that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go do a +1 boost and make all of these into adamant darts. Oh my god. What the fuck? That is fucking legit. I forgot to turn chat off, bro. What the fuck? That's legit. How many? Rune arrows, 1600. Fucking hell. Oh, it was nice to have a couple of raids done on the account. Another 2 raids done, which I'm very, very happy with. At 2 raids, what about? Few raids done, I meant to say. Now we're back to Slayer. As you can see, obviously we got our Twisted Buckler. It was in a raid that was just absolutely scuffed as well. I believe I died at Ulm due to like the most stupid mistake twice. What I try to do when I do new content, if it's something that's like, in a sense, like as Zora, it's kind of annoying to die to go back and get your items. So I try not to do it at places like that. But somewhere where it doesn't really affect you too much for dying, I try to learn mechanics as much as possible, and dying doesn't bother me early on. And I try to, for example, is when I first got the acid on me in raids, I would try to straight away learn the right ticks to be able to attack whilst also having that acid. The same as with the crystals that fall on your head. And I've been trying to learn stuff like that, and sometimes it will just go wrong. But I don't care if I die as long as I'm improving. Because I'd like to get to the point where I'm as efficient as possible when doing raids and stuff like that. But honestly, every time I raid, it just gets better and better. I'm getting really comfortable with the Ulm fight. And a trio compared to a duo is literally a fucking joke. It's so easy. I know how to run the heads if I was to be the middleman in a trio, which is nice as well. I've seen it done. I tried it out when I was doing a duo, and I was comfortable with doing it. So it's quite nice to be able to do that. But raiding, I'm not gonna lie, it's a ridiculous amount of fun. I wasn't sure if I was gonna enjoy it or not. I was worried that I wouldn't enjoy it because there's so many items from there that I wanted. But I can safely say I've really enjoyed raids so far, and I'm excited just to do more and more. Oh wow! Now, for anyone out there who's dry on a Zenite, I've just got to say I am so fucking sorry. This account has been stupidly lucky, and Zenites, I know some people go stupid amount dry here. People go like 2k dry for one. It's fucking ridiculous. I have 6 Zenites on my account right now, and I have only killed 684 demonic gorillas. I also have every single piece for a heavy ballista other than ballista limbs, and every single piece for a heavy for a light ballista, sorry, other than ballista limbs and the light frame. So I've been extremely lucky here. The reason I'm back here, as you guys already know, is for the ballista limbs, which is rarer than a Zenite. But the fact that I've got 2 Zenites since I've been back, to me, it's fucking hilarious. They're worth 14 mil right now. That is ridiculous. So it's just bank value for me. In the future, I might turn them into maybe another Anguish or another, I don't know, Torture when I make a Torture, because they just waste bank space. So I might potentially make 2 of 1. But I don't know. It's bank value at the moment. It's fucking sick. This is where we're going to end today's video on a 235 Dust Devil task. Now, there's a couple of things I just want to quickly say before we end the episode. The main thing I want to quickly talk about is the fact that the new crafting spell is going to be coming out. I don't know if there's a polling booth here. If you guys don't already know, basically there is a polling booth. I'll show you exactly what's going to be happening. Now, I believe it's going to be happening within the next update. If we go down where it says about sandstone, here we go. So obviously at the moment, to collect buckets of sand for crafting, you get about 1,500 to 2k an hour. Now they've put a poll up and it's passed with flying colours, to be honest. It was an 83.5%. I think you only need 75% to pass. So we're pretty much fine on it. I'm not sure if I agree with it, because I feel like it's a very, very strong thing. Like, you've gone from, apparently you can go up to 12k buckets of sand an hour with this method, and originally, like I said, 1,500 to 2k, so it's a massive increase. I'm not 100% sure if I agree with it, but at the end of the day, it's happening, so I'm going to make use of it. But it does say, should sandstone be able to be used in place of buckets of sand, similar to how seaweed in place of soda ash. So when a player casts a lunar spell super glass make, 10k chunks would be 18 buckets, 5k 9 buckets, and 2k is 4 buckets, and 1k is 2 buckets. So basically what you do is you go mine sandstone, and it's a really fast method of doing it, and if you free ticket, it's even better. It's also good mining experience, so you know, it's a really nice method, but I just feel like it's a bit too many buckets of sand an hour, but hey ho. But basically what you do is you probably keep your 10k chunks as well as your 5k chunks, and then after that, once you've got all your as much sand as you need in the equivalent of chunks. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head how it will work. So obviously you do 3 seaweed and 18 buckets of sand. Instead, what you do is 3 seaweed and 1 10k chunk, or 3 seaweed and 2 5k chunks. So you collect however much you need, and once you do that, you just do your super glass make. Now, I was originally going for my torture. Right now I've collected 5k of my buckets of sand already, and I'll slow doing it over time, but I'll be stupid to do that now, so I'm just going to wait for this to actually be in the game. Then I'm going to go mine sandstone, free ticket, get good mining experience, and get the buckets of sand in about an hour, because I need 10k more, and if you can get 12k an hour, well, in an hour I'll get it supposedly. But that's pretty much what I talk about at the end of the video. Other than that, we just finished our Black Demon task. We wasn't lucky enough to get the limbs, but obviously we were lucky enough to get 6 Zenites on the account, so who really gives a fuck? But you know, you get my point. But next episode, we're probably going to be focusing on, depending on when the update comes out, we might be focusing on crafting. I would have loved to have done crafting this episode. I was actually going to bash out 93 before the end of the episode, but I'd be stupid to wait. So I went back to Slayer. So now, like I said, not be stupid to wait, I'll be stupid to do it now. So I'm going to wait till that comes out, but that's where we're going to end the episode. Dust Devils is next. The bank's looking pretty good at the moment. The bank is worth 440 mil. Obviously, that has gone up tremendously as of late due to Dragon Warhammer, the Zenites, the Twisted Buckler, which obviously my first raid drop. This episode, I feel like we've got some fucking sick drops. We've had 2 Zenites, I think. We've had a Twisted Buckler, and we've had a Zami Spear. 2 of which have been on extremely stupid KCs. Obviously, the Zenites are on stupid KCs as well, because I have 6 in 600 KC. But you get the point. We tried Sire. We decided we want to do it Blood Barrage just to make it that much more efficient. It can be done with Blood Blitz, but I prefer to do it Blood Barrage. But I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Drop a comment down below to let me know that you did enjoy the episode or you didn't, or just anything you want to say to me in general. If you guys want a CC to chill out in, just join my CC. It is just RNG Please, my account name. We do have a home world. It is only optional. It is a UK world. A lot of players do hang around on it. It has been changed from 318 to 518 because the pure fact that 318 is Bounty World when it's the UK rotation. But other than that, don't forget to turn the bell notification on if you do subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.